Greetings, cell phone scholars. Welcome back to another episode of Mr. Markley's Gradebook, where I review apps that promise to make you smarter. Today, we're going to take a literal stab at probably the best anatomy learning app on the market, Anatomy Ninja Lower Limb. Let's jump in. The promise. This is taken straight from the App Store. Based on medical illustrations, 3D images, radiographs, CT, and MRI scans, Anatomy Ninja is an anatomy game that will help beginners as well as advanced players perfect their lower limb anatomy knowledge. The history. The company that makes it is called MIO-SAS. It's a French software creation company that focuses exclusively on anatomy-related topics. Their largest app is called eAnatomy, and it's an atlas of the body. And it's something like hundreds of dollars, maybe, I think it's less, might be $100 a year for the subscription for it. It's meant for med students. But this is not that game. That game, or that's not even a game, that's an atlas, but they say that has won awards. They don't mention any of the awards on their website, but their eMRI course on their website has won a few awards, such as the Cum Laude Award from the European Congress of Radiology, and the Prix Hermann Fischgold from Paris. So, from that, I'm going to guess they know what they're doing based on anatomy, maybe not on apps. Because Anatomy Ninja has not won any awards. Alright, initial thoughts. In this game, or app, or learning device, you are throwing ninja stars at parts of the body and calling it learning. What's not to love? The review. For those that don't know, I grade these apps on 3 criteria. Design, does it look good, and is it easy to use? Fun, is it fun to use, or does it make the thing you're trying to do more enjoyable or easier? And worth, does it do what it promised it would do? Obviously, not everything fun is easy to do, not everything worth doing is fun, and not everything pretty is substantive. Let's jump right in.
Anatomy Ninja has the look and feel of an early 2000s Flash game. The original art is rough, and intermixed with assets that clearly don't fit the style. The cartoon images tend to be more confusing than anything, and aren't helpful when really trying to learn the objects. And many of the design elements are just shy of seeming polished and professional. In addition to the design of the ninjas, some of the hitboxes on the objects are very small, leading to some aggravating, but I totally hit there moments. Then, when they tell you what it was that you missed, they don't show you the picture with the information, instead putting an image of a ninja facing away from you. It would be more helpful if they would have the image next to the description of the item, as it would enhance the memorization better. But all of that is worth it for the completely bizarre experience that is the theme in actual medical scans. The annoyingly pervasive Japanese-style background music, the cartoon blood and ninja stars, the progress bars being bamboo and skulls. It's completely ridiculous, and it makes up for most of the negative moments. For all of that, however, there is one piece of design even more bizarre. Animated internal scans of the body, which move down the limb, allowing you to click on the piece of the body the game is asking for. It blew my mind the first time I saw it, as it was so far removed from the cute ninjas that you were fighting at the beginning of the game. And it added a level of applied challenge that I didn't anticipate. The game goes from cartoon to model to animated scan, which truly tests if you know what you're looking at. How bizarre. Design? A B. Fun. There's a lot to be said about perception. Tapping the parts of a body and getting points? Meh. Throwing ninja stars at parts of the body and getting points? Amazing. The theme, the ability to slash with a sword for broad sections or pinpoint with a shuriken, the annoying background music, the boss levels, it all comes together like an 80s kung fu movie. Nothing about it should be any better than any other 80s movie, but something about it just works. This is enhanced by the elements of gamification used to push you along. Your overall progress is kept in each level with a bamboo progress bar that grows as you find parts of the body. And your accuracy is improved thanks to a constantly depleting health bar circling a ninja skull. In addition to these, there is the typical star ranking system which encourages you to go back and perfect a level. All of this doesn't stop some of the frustration. Weird hitboxes, Bad explanations for what it is that you missed and why you missed it, as well as confusing perspectives, do make some of their later levels less fun than the earlier ones. Paging Dr. McNinja, fun, A-. Worth. I am not a medical student, nor have I taken any anatomy courses in high school or college. For me, this app was jumping into a subject I knew next to nothing about. And, after a month, I feel like my knowledge has increased tremendously. It was a fun, engaging, and competitive way to learn the parts of the lower limb. But that was it. I didn't learn what they did, why they are where they are, or how they interact with each other. Yes, if you missed the part of the body, it gave you a small text, wordy paragraph about the part, but those rarely helped me due to the poor writing style and lack of original context. At times, I felt like this would be a better review tool rather than a teacher. It's a sparring partner, not a master. B-.
And that's Anatomy Ninja. In the end, it falls into a lot of the same pitfalls that many educational apps fall into, and that it's more of a review, it's more of a quiz than a teacher. It doesn't try and teach you it tries to help you with the knowledge that you already have. Although you can learn something by going through it and trial and erroring yourself, which is what I had to do with this one. But it doesn't do the same thing that the others do and just provides you with another quiz. It's a game, and with the tone and the feel and the method in which they do it, it's a lot of fun. And I felt like I learned something while doing it. Plus, it's free. I'm going to give it a B. Check it out if you need some help with anatomy. Next week, we're going to look into Solo Learn. It's a coding software that teaches you how to code. I've tried C++ on it, and because of the experience I had with C++, I also tried HTML, which is a language I know, just to see if it was a little different, because C++ didn't quite live up to what I thought it would. So, checking that out next week. Why don't you try it out before then and see what you have to say? Maybe I'm just an idiot with C++, but we'll find out. As always, thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. You'll see the whole thing after this. Bye. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please check out the subscribe buttons here. And if you want to check out other things that the Gearbox Union and I have done, they're up here. And I hope to see you next time.